Today's topic is instructional objectives and specifications. The main drawback of Bloom's taxonomy of objectives is that the objectives are not stated in terms of behavioral changes in the pupils, that is, the terminal behavior or what the learner should be able to do at the end of task. It is necessary to write or specify each instructional objective in terms of specification. The specifications are also called as specific behavioral objectives. When an objective is defined in terms of specifications, it will be more clear, specific, and its achievement will become more effective and easy. A specification may be defined as a stated desirable outcome before a student undergoes a learning experience. Every specification contains two parts: the content part, the behavior modification part. For example, for the objective knowledge, there are two specifications: recalls, recognizes, which could be stated as the pupil recalls the definition of a cone. The pupil recognizes the formula for the volume of a sphere. In the above examples, the content part and the other part is called the behavior modification part. There are several methods of writing objectives in behavioral terms. Robert Meagher, in his approach, adopted Bloom's taxonomy as base. He used action verbs for stating the different objectives of cognitive and affective domains. Miller focused on the objectives of psychomotor domain, but both Meagher's and Miller's approaches have remained unsuccessful as they do not cover all the three domains, and emphasis was given to action verbs which are overlapping and neglecting the mental abilities of the learner in the learning process. In view of these limitations, they were discarded in our country, and a more reasonable approach known as RCEM approach, developed by Regional College of Education, Mysore, was introduced, in which the mental abilities were given importance. Finally, the following instructional objectives were finalized for the planning of the lessons in mathematics by the subject teachers. These are knowledge and understanding objectives, application objective, skill objective, attitude objective, interest and appreciation objective. Let us have a clear idea on this. Knowledge objective. The pupil develops knowledge of symbols, formulae, terms, definitions, concepts, ideas, facts, principles, processes, relationships, correlation with different branches, and the historical development of the subject mathematics. Specifications here: the pupil recalls the concepts, symbols, terms, formula, etc., and recognizes the concepts, symbols, terms, formula, etc. Understanding. The pupil develops understanding of concepts, terms, symbols, definitions, principles, formulae, axioms, operations, procedures, and properties in the field of mathematics. The pupil cites illustrations for mathematical concepts, compares and contrasts between the similarities and dissimilarities between the various mathematical concepts. For example, different types of triangles, polygons, sets, matrices, etc. Here, classifies the given data into different types. Detects and rectifies errors in a mathematical concepts, principles, processes, etc. Explains or expresses the mathematical formula or statement or principle in the possible ways. Translates the mathematical statements from symbolic form to the verbal form and vice versa. Discriminates between the related concepts and statements. Estimates the results. substitutes the given data in the formulae in mathematical operations, identifies mathematical relationships, finds relationship between different aspects in the given data, interprets geometrical figures, graphs, tables, etc., verifies the results achieved. Next is application. The people applies his or her knowledge and understanding of mathematics to unfamiliar and new and real life situations to solve real life problems. Specifications. People find out what is given and what is required to be found in the given problem, analyzes the given problems, collects relevant data and judges the adequacy of the data for solving the problem, selects suitable formulae or appropriate method for problem solving, suggests other methods for solving the problem, formulates hypothesis for solving the problem, generalizes from the known facts, establishes relationship between the different concepts of data, predicts the mathematical facts, solves new problems, draws inferences. The fourth concept is the skill. In mathematics, the pupils develop computational skill or problem solving skill, drawing skill, manipulation skill, skill in reading tables. Specifications. Computational skill. The people does oral calculations correctly and with good speed. People does written calculation with speed and accuracy, uses correct symbols and notation, follows systematic procedure and sequential steps in problem solving. Drawing skill. Draws the figures according to the given measurements, draws figures and graphs correctly, neatly and clearly, draws freehand diagrams with accuracy and ease, selects appropriate scale in drawing figures and graphs, prepares mathematical models. Manipulation skill. Selects suitable instrument for drawing, gets a skill in handling the instruments with ease, measures accurately, uses each statement in all the possible ways, checks the geometrical instruments before drawing, set up the apparatus for drawing. Skill in reading tables. Reads the table correctly, selects correct table for a definite purpose, interprets the table correctly in terms of its purpose and method of using it. Next is interest. The people develop interest in mathematics. People read mathematical literature, participates actively in mathematics club activities, spends his leisure time in doing mathematical activities, collects mathematical articles, puzzles, essays, pictures, mathematicians' photos, news, etc., and prepares a scrapbook. Writes articles of his own on mathematics, contributes exhibits in mathematical fairs and exhibitions, meets scholars in mathematics, visits places of mathematical lessons and mathematical programs in radio and TV, prepares mathematical models in leisure time. Attitude. The people develops positive attitude towards mathematics and scientific attitude through the study of mathematics. The people likes to participate in activities that develop mathematics knowledge, likes his mathematics teacher, spares extra time for studying mathematics, listens with enthusiasms to mathematical talks. The people accept only the logical statements, faces problems with confidence, accepts mistakes without any hesitation, express his feeling logically by using mathematical term, points or errors in mathematical solutions boldly. Appreciation. The people develops appreciation towards the contribution of mathematics in real life and in different fields of knowledge. Specifications. People appreciate the contribution of mathematicians to the field of mathematics, derives pleasure in preparing and developing models and designs of mathematics, appreciates the mathematical research and formulations all over the world, appreciates the role of mathematical concepts like symmetry, order, proportion and harmony in beautifying the nature.